Howdy guys, Radio Magic here. I hope you're all having a fantastic morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are and whatever you are up to. We are back with another Kaladesh Remastered draft. My god, it's so exciting. So pack one, pick one. We've wasted a bit of time already. Took a little bit to get the recording started. So Fateful Showdown, not a rare I think we're interested in. We're probably looking at the Sky Whaler's Shot. Or we could go Ballistic Charger if we weren't sure on colours. Hinterland Drake is a consideration. I prefer the Drake above the Screecher as a 3-mana flyer. The Ballista Charger is also a good card as well. But I think we're just going to take the Sky Whaler's Shot. Destroy target creature of power 3 or greater, and then you get to scry 1 instant speed. Pretty good. It also takes down crit vehicles, which what's not to love. So pack 2 coming in, or pick 2 even. Few picks. We've got the Renegade Willsmith, which is good. The Armorcraft Judge as well. 4-mana 3/3 that when it ETBs, you get to draw a card for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. So really good if you can get this sort of going. I'm not a massive fan of Selesnya, but if we can get the wheels turning, then that's alright. But then we have the Renegade Willsmith as well, which is pretty good as well. I'd argue maybe better. 3-mana 3/2 that when it becomes tapped, target creature can't block this turn. So really good with that vehicle synergy. There was a Ballista Charger in the last pack that we didn't pick up, and this would have gone really well with. But if we want to stay in white, there's no really good white cards here. We can either go into Selesnya or we can go into Boros. I think I'd rather go into Boros. I really like the vehicle synergy, and we'll have a look. But we're not committing. We're just taking the best card in the pack, I think, and we'll see where it goes. But Boros might be the shout with a Whips Weaver Angel. I think this is the first time I've seen this. Or first time I've played with this, but 6-mana 4/4 flyer. When it ETBs, you get to exile another target creature you control and then return that to the battlefield. So it's going to blink something. So you could give something Pseudo Vigilance. That's like worst case scenario. We also have like an Arborback Stomper, which would have been good if we took the other green card. Glint Sleeve Artisan. Not really sure. I guess Selesnya would have been good with the last card if we'd loaded Glint Sleeve Artisans, and the Fabricate mechanic would have been quite powerful. I think there's no reason not to take the 6-mana 4/4 flyer. It's a little bit expensive, but blinking something could be quite good. There's quite a few good ETBs as well, and we're quite likely to play the Sky Whaler's Shot. And we're not committed to red at the moment. And instead of going into a third colour, I'd rather just stay in white, since we've got a really good reason to stay in white. Here we could just take the Ballistic Charger. It depends if we wanna. I guess we'd play this in any list anyway, but it goes well with the Renegade Smith, the Renegade Willsmith. Essence Extraction obviously really good as well, and happy to play that in a Orzhov list. If we're playing Azorius, then Hinterland Drake would be good, and Hunt the Weak is good in green. So we've got some really good picks here. I think I'm just going to go with the colourless card and like not decide on a second colour at the moment, and probably be white, maybe white black, white black, white green, and white red are all open at the moment. So we'll stay colourless for a minute and see what the next pack brings. So Blossoming Defense, or the 4-mana 2/1 flyer with Fabricate 1 if we wanted to again stay in white. I don't know. We haven't really seen much red coming round. Infiltrator. We've seen quite a few of these Hinterland Drakes, but it's still pack 1, so it's very difficult to tell. I might just take the white card. I'm really not sure, and I think it's always best to stay in one colour for as long as possible if you don't have a reason to leave, and I think this is a fine card. Like Blossoming Defense could be good. I mean, I guess this could be good actually. We'll take the red card, the Infiltrator. I changed my mind at the last second because it works really well with our Ballistic Charger. And maybe paid off a little bit with a World-Fast Monitor, which I'm a massive fan of. Invigorated Rampage, I'm not too much of a fan of, but it can pump up your creatures so you're able to crew. So might be settling into Boros here, but we'll have a look. I think I'm just going to take a World-Fast Monitor. I really like this card. I think it's really aggressive. 3-mana 3/2 Menace is good stats. And we could play this if we were just like splashing red. So don't really like the Enraged Giant. I'm probably just going to be taking another Infiltrator here and prioritize taking vehicles. Since these with vehicles is really good. We could cut the white as well. Well, I mean, like, I probably don't want to cut the white. Could cut the red still. There's not really anything here in any of the colours, really. Like, Pillarbug would be okay if we're in black. If we're in blue, I guess there's like a little bit of everything. I'm not a massive fan of the Enraged Giant. Probably take the Avery Mechanic. The Whipfast Angel's going to have good synergy with the Revolt mechanic, so it might be good with the Renegade. 2 mana 2/2 or 2 mana 2/2 that blinks something. I think probably going to rather have the blink effect. Maybe would rather have the Revolt. We'll take the Avery mechanic. I think there's more obvious synergy with the Avery mechanic at first glance. We'll take a third Infiltrator, and we're really going to prioritize taking vehicles now. Don't think we're taking a Fireweaver. I really don't think so. We have only 2 of 4 paradoxical outcomes, since I don't think we're playing any of these. Might play the Puzzle Knot. I mean, I would rare draft, but we'll take the Puzzle Knot. We might play this. Probably just a Glint Sleeve Artisan here. White looks like it's drying up a little bit. More likely to be in blue. Blue is quite open. So, how did the first pack go? Okay. Not great, though. Could just take another Sky Whaler shot here, and I quite like that. So, non-creature spells at the moment. We basically have all creatures. We just need... I really want to take some more vehicles with the triple Infiltrator and the Willsmith. But I think I'm just going to take a shot here. We're not passing up on anything in white or red. And like, I am fairly committed to both colours. This is probably going to solidify me in white, but I could be persuaded to change colour. Not today, though, since Shram's up. And I think we're going to take this. There's a Dragster as well, which I think we'd actually really like. We do want to prioritise them vehicles, and this is an excellent vehicle. But I don't know if we can pass up the Shram. It's equipment, vehicle spell, or aura. Do we have many artificers? We have 2 artificers. This will be our 3rd artificer. Just thinking for the goggles. The Dragster is really good as well. I think I'm going to take the Shram. There's the combo with the aura that you can play it for 2 mana and pay 1 to bounce it back. And 2-drop creatures are really good anyway. It's going to help crew our vehicles. And I'm sure we can pick up more vehicles in 2 packs. Here is the... No, that's not it. Not much here. I do like a Brawler and an Infiltrator. I don't think we're going to play 4 Infiltrators. Probably just going to take the removal spell. I haven't played the Destructive Tampering yet. I like the idea that creatures without flying can't block this turn, or you can destroy an artifact. It's quite good. But I think we're just going to take Revoke Privileges and be happy with another removal spell. We have quite a few really competent removal spells now. Probably just going to take the Garrison. Not the best vehicle in the world, but we just want vehicles with the Infiltrators, since if we get a few vehicles and a few Infiltrators down, we're just going to be ping our opponent to death. So we might try and fall on this vehicle synergy route. I think I'd rather take the Infiltrator here, since it's a free power creature. You could blink with the Avery mechanic, but we haven't got that much synergy with it at the moment. We've got a Fabricate. 1 Fabricate card, that's it. So yeah, we'll take the free power creature, since more vehicles require free power to crew. Probably going to take the Crusher. I've not played that much with the Crusher yet, but we have a ton of free powered creatures, and they really do want to crew. And we're missing out on 4 drops at the moment, so it makes sense to do. We are fine for 3 drops, so I don't think we need to take the garrison, since I'd probably be looking to replace the garrison if possible. And the more vehicle spells we have, the more our Sram is going to go off. Ooh, another charger. Don't mind if I do. We don't want to take too many vehicles. How many have we got at the moment? We have 3, but I'd be happy to cut the garrison. But second charger, I think I'm okay with. And we'll just take all the infiltrators, I guess. We'll just take all vehicles and all infiltrators. And then just ping our opponent to death. Just by crewing each turn and blocking, I guess. Frontline Rebel, I don't think so. I think we're just going to take the Revolt creature. Just another 2-drop, shore up our early game. Don't think we're going to play the puzzle knot. We'd need a lot of artifact synergy. Yeah, I'll just take 2-drop. Since, I guess, Avery Mechanic has a bit of synergy. Not really in our list. We'd need more Glint Sleeve Artisans. At the moment, I'd probably be looking at playing the Renegade. Here, we've not got enough artifacts to make the Reckless Fireweaver work, and I don't think we're playing the Demolition Stomper, though we do want a lot of creatures. I think this might be a bit overkill. And I think we have enough removal spells that we don't need to play the Strike. Nothing for us here. We'll take the uncommon for the Vault. So how do we think we are doing so far? Pretty good, actually, I think. Like, we have quite a few vehicles, so Sram's naturally just good in the list. We don't need to pick up the enchantment aura that goes with him. You have 4th infiltrator, sure. We're going to find out on this draft how many infiltrators are too many infiltrators. We've got the angel all the way up our curve as well. Might play this. I doubt it. I really don't like the card, but it's the one we're closest to playing. Could really do with some more 4-drops, I think. Some more like late game. We have some vehicles. Maybe like a mana sink would be really good. Okay, so our rare's pretty much unplayable. Are we taking 3rd charger? I don't think so. I mean, this could be infiltrator and charger list. Could remove the garrison and play the charger. We could play impeccable timing, but I don't think we need to play impeccable timing. And this doesn't really look like a inspired charge list. Yeah, I think I might just take 3rd charger. Wow, if there was ever a list that wanted the Peacewalker Colossus, then this is the list. Wow, I can't. Whoa, like all of a sudden we've opened the perfect. We've got 5 vehicles. This will be our 6th vehicle, and we can just pay 1 white and 1 to crew. I mean, that just seems exceptional, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna snap that up. Suddenly, all of these chargers look very good. And I think we just want another Sky Whaler shot. Yep. Easy, easy. I'd take an eagle here, definitely, but we'll take the Sky Whaler shot. And ask and thou shalt receive. Next pick, we've got an eagle. We could take an apprentice. It'll be a 2-3 a lot of the time. Is that going to be any good? It's not really going to crew a lot of our stuff. It is a 1-drop, but I think I'd rather just take the eagle. We have 3 5-drops at the moment. Maybe we'd just rather have the 1-drop. Or maybe we'd just rather get on board early, actually. Yeah, I think we'd rather just get on board. No, we'll take the eagle. It's got to be the best pick, hasn't it? Being a flyer that pumps the team seems quite good. If we're looking for a 1-drop, we could take the gremlin. Doesn't seem too good. Probably take gremlin, though. Don't think we're going to play it, but we'll take it anyway. Is this a brawler list? Probably not. Maybe might want built to smash. And give some of our stuff trample. I mean, this list seems... Whoa, okay, so the veteran motorist has come round, and yeah, that's going to be a snap-up. Scries 2 when it ETBs, you get some immediate value off of it, and then when it crews a vehicle, the vehicle gets +1/+1 to end of turn, and yeah, we have, what, 6 vehicles? 6 vehicles, yeah. Got to be careful of our non-creature spells, since we have quite a lot of them. I think I might cut the garrison. I guess it's our only other 3-mana vehicle. And go down to 5 vehicles. 5 vehicles, I think, is enough. We don't want that many vehicles since we only need 1 vehicle. Yeah, and we're gonna replace it with a dragster, I think, since the dragster is so much better. Nothing here. We might want a Chandra's Pyro Helix. Might just be cutting a charger. See, this would have been a really good... we're in red, obviously, but like Rakdos, this would have been a really insane list with the Night Market Lookout. Take a Built to Smash, though. Probably not playing Built to Smash. Maybe we're playing it. I think we might play, actually. We've got so many vehicles. I might just cut Eagle as well. Do we actually have much synergy with the Angel? It's just a 6-drop 4/4 flyer that gets to, when it ETBs, exile another target creature you control and then return it, so it just blinks something. So not really. Like, we get another 1/1 if we blink it with our 2-drop. We get another 1/1 if we blink it with our 2-drop, and we get another token. Yeah, another 1/1 if we blink it there. I don't think the Angel's actually good enough, because this list looks fine. We've got a top curve of 3 Ballista Chargers. Thinking we might want to cut something, though, because I feel like we need more creatures in the list. We've got like a pretty balanced split of creatures to non-creatures. But obviously a lot of our non-creatures want creatures. We have 4 removal spells, so pretty happy on that front. We have a ton of 2-drops. Have a ton of 3-drop creatures as well. I'm not too worried, actually. I think this will be fine. Yeah, we'll run it like that and see how we get on. Okay, so we get to go first, and we are playing 10 plains and 7 mountains, and we have 2 mountains in our opening hands. So there's like a 1 in 3 chance of us drawing a plains. Once we draw plains, this hand is really strong. I think we're going to keep in the hopes of drawing 1. We have 3 draws to draw 1. Opponent's mulliganed. We have 3 of our 4 removal spells in our opening hand, so we should be able to hold our opponent at bay, providing we draw a white. Maybe it was a mulligan since all of our 2-drops are white, or require white to be cast. Opponents probably got a difficult decision on their hands. They were really taking their time as to whether to mulligan again. Or maybe they're deciding what to put on the bottom. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so now we have 4 of our 4 removal spells in our hands, but no white mana at the moment. So let's hope our opponent doesn't get out on board early. Oh, we top deck the white source. So we're just going to go with the Renegade Willsmith. Hopefully our opponent doesn't kill it, since it's our only creature. But Sky Whaler's shot should be able to kill a lot of what our opponent's got. Hopefully they're free power. If not, we'll revoke privileges. The Pacification Array actually doesn't work that well with the Willsmith, because when it becomes tapped, it makes a creature unable to block. So pausing our upkeep in case our opponent has a free power creature. Doesn't allow you to do. So at least we drew a creature. Opponent gonna tap it down? Nope. Hilarious how it has to actually target something. And they're gonna get free energy here. But it's not going to be able to block for the rest of the game. So that's going to be unable to block. And if our opponent puts down another creature, we can either Sky Whaler shot it and scry, or privileges it. Let's just get in there. The Will Smith's going to work really well with the Shielded Ether Thief. I don't think it matters what our opponent taps down. They just tap down something. Still will make this unable to block. Is that all our opponent had? That was all they had. Okay, so nothing on turn 4. They just wanted to save themselves. They didn't actually save themselves any damage. Oh, they saved us some free damage. But both of these work quite well with the pacification array. So unfortunately, our opponent's killing our creature. So the Shielded Ether Thief will be able to block now. So probably just going to revoke privileges that, since we've got no clear way to get through that anytime soon. Our opponent can tap down our creature. We can start getting in there as of next turn. Maybe that was like rationale to play the 2-drop first. Start like pressuring damage. I guess this way we could play Infiltrator and Sky Whaler's Shot next turn. So probably just playing Dragster since it's more mana efficient. Opponent's just going to tap now. Still pinging our opponent though each time they tap it. Nice little tax on the array. Opponent, I presume, is going to make one. They could have drawn with the Ether Thief. It can activate its ability still. We are running 17 lands. We're obviously functioning where we are, but we would like to get this Ballistic Charge down. Hopefully our opponent taps down for something big here. And ask and thou shalt receive. And we even got the land, which is excellent here. Yeah, I think Motorist is good. I'll take a Scry too. So we're now crew. We get to smack our opponent for 8 here. Put him to 6. The Charger's also going to make short work of their creatures. So if our opponent plays like another big drop, we'll probably just go Motorist and Sky Whaler's Shot again. If they don't, we'll just play Charger. Opponent's going to get in there. Surprised they're not holding the Death Toucher back. Oh, nice. That would be why. So, probably just going to play the Charger out. And then Veteran Motorist next turn should be quite good. So we have 3 more of the Infiltrators. Surprised our opponent's favouring making 1/1s above activating the Shielded Ether Thief. They might think its activated abilities can't be activated. That might be why they're not using it. So opponent needs to be really careful here, since the charger's just lethal if they tap down for something. If they play a big creature here and don't leave their array up, they could be in trouble. Opponent's taking a while to decide what they would like to do. Opponents had a sweet list, some really powerful cards, but unfortunately they're all like 1/1s. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to use that. So probably going to play the Motorist here. Gonna just take the Infiltrator, I think. Since our opponent's so low on life. Attacking for 5, our opponent definitely chumps here. We even get to draw the Infiltrator this turn. We can still crew this vehicle, even though it's tapped. So our opponent's on a 6-turn clock now. They must answer the Infiltrator. So opponent gets to bring something back. The Poisoner, not the not the Fen Hauler. So crew here. Opponent goes down to 4. So do we just have lethal? If we blow this up and attack, I think we just have lethal. Don't think we want land. So just attack. Yeah, attack with both. GG opponent. Opponent played well. We just had so much ping and the vehicles came through for us in the end. Okay, opponent is going first. And they kept their hand to 7. We only have a 2-land hand again, but we have 1 of each colour this time. And any land gives us like multiple plays, so we're going to keep. That's a pretty good draw, especially with our vehicles here. Just need to hit lands. And it could all fall apart very quickly here. We managed to draw the land. I think we're just going to play Dragster. We might Sky Whaler shot in upkeep after we take the damage from the Rhino. If we're worried about hitting lands, we'll see what our opponent does. They have another Rhino. And an Attune. So I don't think we can afford to. I think we have to draw. And probably just playing Infiltrator out. Can we afford to attack? We'll be attacking 5. Put our opponent to 15. Our opponent's going to attack back for 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd fall to 10 and they'd fall to 15. And then next turn we get to, what, kill one of their threats? But they get to contribute something else to the board. Equally, we like sit back and block, which I think we're sitting back and blocking. Tiger, probably going to be a Sky Whaler shot on the Tiger now. Strange, our opponent attacked with both rhinos. Since we just get like a free block here. They did say oops, so I do think they actually didn't mean to do this. And I think we just Sky Whaler shot here. I mean, we could just draw. I think we'll just draw actually, because we'd get to attack our vehicle anyway. Interesting choices. I think we're probably chumping here. I think I'm happy to just play the Well-Fast Monitor. I might just chump here with it. I don't know the best thing. So they're going to attack. We kind of have to Sky Whaler shot, don't we? I guess we'll wait for our opponent to pay the energy. Hopefully they don't have a blossoming defense. We'll see how our opponent pays the energy first, since I doubt what they pay with a rhino. So we'll try to Sky Whaler shot, I guess. And I guess we just chump with the Dragster. I guess this actually might be quite good. We could just take 4. Play Sram, play this. We get to attack in. Good crew with the Sram. I think we just need to draw lands, don't we? So we could fall to 9 here, and I think I am actually happy to fall to 9, which means probably should have attacked last turn. Gonna fall to 9. Maybe a little bit low, but I think we can take back over here. Because we need our creatures for our vehicles. Okay, I'm relatively happy with that. Opponent presumably has at least 1 more. There you go. So ping our opponent in end step. So we did draw land. So we could play Colossus and crew Dragster, but I don't think that does much for us since we can't actually crew the Colossus. So I think we're just going to double spell here. And just pass the turn. Since these 3 in our hand alone, as long as our opponent can't answer the Colossus, then we should be okay. Yeah, don't let our life total fall too low if our opponent's got flyers. I could just see self-assembly worker here as well, yeah. Probably don't see an attack. We are seeing an attack. Opponent's gonna pay. Okay, so we can block with a vehicle and like the... So we'll crew. Can block like 4 like this. Opponent gets to kill 1. Probably would rather trade monitor. And then what, we take 4. Don't really like the take 4. But I think that's fine. Since I don't want to chump. Since we can block the self-assembly workers next turn. The chargers block them really well. I guess we'll crew just to ping our opponent before this goes down. Land's great. So I guess we just need to play these chargers out first. That's going to be great at stopping the opponent's flyer. Needs be. Just gotta hold out for a little bit here, and we should be okay since this charger blocks really well. See what our opponent's got. They've just got another self-assembly worker. So we do get to ping our opponent each turn, which is nice. Okay. So we could like remove the flyer, play the renegade, or play the Colossus. Play the Colossus, we can crew, and we could answer the flyer. Difficult choices. I think we play Colossus, hoping to draw land. So we didn't draw land. So we don't get a 1-1 off of this, but I think we're just playing this anyway. So these two can crew, this can activate, so we'd have 2 blockers. These two could crew, this could crew, and we'd have 3 blockers. Yeah, I think we're going to play the creature out this turn. And then next turn we're looking at what? Playing Charger. Or playing Crusher and killing their creature. Killing their flyer. Just to stop this damage, and we're going to fall to 3. Tough to navigate. So I guess we want to play this first. I think we just want to pass the turn. I guess this is crew 3. This is fine. This makes sort of all of our blocks favourable now. Since we have 3 vehicles we can crew. This is going to get out of control really quickly. Since I think we just play Charger if our opponent can't contribute anything to the board. Okay, so that's not going to untap anymore, so it stopped our ping effect, so we only get that for one more crew. So we must save them. Sram is doing overtime here, like. Just going to pass the turn again. Just stacking up the vehicles. It's like our opponent might be flooding a little bit. So I guess we can animate Charger. See if our opponent goes for the double block. If they do, then we'll Sky Whaler shot. Yeah, this doesn't work out too well for them. We get to bounce something back. That will save our Infiltrator. And then we get to eat the Assembly Worker. Play land. Yeah, I think we're okay now. And then we can activate Colossus twice. Okay, so we managed to put it through the skin of our teeth, falling to 3. I think we made some correct decisions throughout the game here. Obviously, we're not in the clear yet, but next combat we should be okay. Okay. So I guess we'll crew here. I think we're saving the monitor, so we'll just crew. So we get to return the Infiltrator to our hand. And if we just attack with everyone here, is our opponent dead? Our opponent can chump one thing, a 6 power thing. I think they're just dead, aren't they? Oh, wrong one. Opponent's got to be dead, haven't they? Oh, I feel like that was a tough match. Okay, we get to go first, and this hand actually has some lands in it, so we're going to keep. Would like to find some vehicles, but we have creatures, but we have 2 vehicles and a removal spell. We'll see what our opponent's got. We get to go on the play, though. Always a bonus. I really am a fan of this Dragster. I think the crew cost is what makes it so powerful. I think if it was 1 higher, it would be a lot more difficult to play. So opponent's taken 1 mulligan. I think they're just deciding whether they'd like to take a second while we're clicking on the little crows and the gargoyles. So opponent really is taking a while. They're probably deciding what they'd like to put on the bottom, but there we go. It's these mythic players. This is our first draft in Mythic, and yeah, we're giving it a good name, I guess. So we do need to find some vehicles, though. Hopefully our opponent doesn't contribute to the board here. Hopefully it's not the 2-mana Death Toucher. Nope, just a Servant of the Conduit. I say just. Pretty good. We get to play Dragster though. So if we don't find a creature next turn, we can just crush her. Opponent might tap down, just play something big here. Oh, Gonti, nice. Opponent's going to get something big of us. Gonti's a good one. Gonti's a really good one. It dodges the Sky Whaler's shot. And it wouldn't be this tough unless oh. So they obviously got something relevant. So this is the problem with vehicles. All vehicles, no creatures. Gonna keep putting a stop in our upkeep for this Sky Whaler's shot. I'd really like to see what our opponent got off of us, just so we know what we're missing. I think it's unlikely that they'd take our 3-mana vehicle that can turn other creatures, vehicles into creatures, since they can't use the activated ability. Opponent's getting their ramp on. Fortunately, I say fortunately, this Sky Whaler's shot sort of a safety valve for not letting us take a lot of damage. Okay, so we're drawing all of our non-bow cards at the moment. We need a creature. The downside of that is, unfortunately, our opponent knows we need a creature. Go on, put it on the Gonti. Nice. So I don't think I'm going to really hesitate to kill this Gonti. We'll see what our opponent does, because they still have like 5 mana available to them. So I don't see any reason to take this damage. Scared to send the Druid of the Cow in, or they need the mana. Yeah, I'm done with drawing lands. Oh, that's not too bad. I can handle an Infiltrator. Okay, so yeah, we get to play this and then attack with Dragster. If our opponent goes to the block, we will build to smash it. I think they all think they can race us here, and maybe they can. But we need this Daredevil Dragster to survive so we can draw some cards off of it. So yeah, we'll play land. So hopefully our Renegade survives, and if it doesn't, hopefully we draw a creature. All of our creatures are able to crew the Dragster. So we're taking 9 on attacks here. We're going to 6. Oh no! So we're going to take a big old swing here. Yep, take a 9. Yep, that's going to be game. So we drew 1 creature, unfortunately. Not every game will go down like that. Okay, 2 land hand. We are running 17, so we're not being greedy. But we are heavy white, so having 2 planes in our opening hand is good. And all of our stuff is artifacts, pretty much. So any land gives us pretty much most of our stuff. And there's land. So, interesting what we lead with. Probably the World-Fast Monitor. Probably Infiltrator now. We'll see what our opponent does. If they contribute to the board here, we might just play... If they don't, yeah, we'll just play the... interesting what we set up. So, this is crew 4. So, probably just would rather our opponent to remove the World-Fast Monitor. It looks like they're struggling to draw lands, which means if they're on the defensive, then this built to smash is going to be good. So probably play Infiltrator after this. Yeah, really glad we didn't play the Infiltrator out there. Probably going to play Infiltrator now. If our opponent has a removal spell, they have a removal spell. Pass through pretty quick there, so unlikely. Looks like they kept a 2 land hand. And, oh, there you go, 3rd land. I was going to say, I presume they have something there. I think I like just play Colossus. We'll just start pinging our opponent. Oh, I guess we can't actually crew, but I didn't want to trade these anyway. Nice. So we can start crewing this. And next time I'll probably play Charger again. Could just get in there for 6 actually. That might be better. See what our opponent does. Fortunately we have another creature and our Colossus can crew as well for 2 mana. Hopefully, well they're going to put the counter on, aren't they, because of the Charger. They're not going to put the counter on? Okay, it's quite heavy incentive to just crew and attack here. Since I'm surprised our opponent didn't block here, since we just get to kill that. That was a 4 mana 1/1 they just made. And if our opponent blocks, we get to build to smash. Yeah, this is not gonna work out. Built to smash, definitely good in some lists. Let's get to trample over for a ton as well. It's gonna play the Sram. Since the Charger and the Aura is gonna just draw us cards off of them, may as well get him going. That's a good one. It's a really good one. I hope our opponent doesn't attack here. Just gonna scoop it up. Fair play. I don't think they were out of it there, but yeah. Okay, we are on the play, and I think we're going to keep this 3 lands. We could really do with a red land, but not going to complain. Hopefully we draw a red land. Hopefully our opponent can't kill the Sram. Probably just going to kill this, since it's going to kill a lot of our board. Kill this. They won't get to use the energy. Draw a card. It's going to trade with a lot of our board, so I guess the Charger would have answered it eventually. Probably just going to discard land here. Don't really want to lose any of our threats, especially since we can scry. Probably going to play the Infiltrator since it does more damage. I guess it will attack next turn, but providing it can't attack the Chargers, it can crew the Charger. It's going to work out quite well. Draw another card. There comes a point where you're like, is it too late to kill the Sram now? Have they accumulated too much value? So we could always bounce Charger and then play it again if we wanted to draw another card off it. Opponent's going to attack, presumably give lifelink. No blocks. We could have crewed with Charger, but I'm not willing to put it in harm's way. Yeah, that's why our opponent wanted us to do that. So, play Motorist. Yeah, we'll keep an Infiltrator. Probably just play an Infiltrator. I think I'm happy if our opponent wants to trade with Sram here. Opponent took it all? Do they have a Demon of Catastrophes? Or the big old demon? No. But they had the 6 mana 5/5 demon that gives all creatures -2/2, since it would just wipe our board. No, I'm surprised our opponent took all that. They're a madman. Sure, yeah. I think our opponent's just conceding here. It seems weird that they would take all that, yeah. Seems very odd. We could deal an extra damage, and then they were just deaden. I guess they would deaden our upkeep. Okay, opponent's going first. Probably going to keep this. It's a little bit of a dodgy hand, but we hopefully will draw something. 4 lands and a removal spell. That's going to deal quite a bit of damage before it's all said and done. Maybe should have mulliganed this. Feel like we shouldn't. I don't know. See what our opponent's got. We can answer a few of their threats. This Night Market Lookout is going to be a bit of a pain. It's going to gain our opponent quite a bit of life. The Charger will kill it off eventually. See if our opponent contributes any more to the board. Contribute a bat. I think I'm happy to take the first hit off the bat. If they power it up, then we'll Skywhaler shot it. Nice, go on, put the counter on. I guess they don't put the counter on, since it powers the bat. Oh, they do put the counter on. Well, that works out okay for us. Don't want another planes. That's probably our worst draw now. But don't worry, deck will give us anyone. Deck will give it to us anyway. So our Charger could answer this bat, but I feel like we're going to take a bit of damage in the meantime. And it already has a target with the Night Market Lookout. So yeah, we've just drawn like planes so far. We drew a Sky Whaler shot and like 2 or 3 planes. We're off to a very, very slow start. Obviously, I didn't know that we were going to draw like 2 or 3 planes in a row and like just red cards. It's probably too late to recover now. Draw a mountain off the top might be okay. Wow. So, opponent, we are not in mono white. Opponent's putting us to 1. Yep. We draw something relevant on that turn. If that Glint Sleeve Artisan would have come up a little bit early, that would have changed the game as well. Okay, currently 4 and 2 to 2 dodgy land keeps. So we'll try to avoid doing that. And the Veteran Motorist is going to help. But this hand looks excellent. We get to go 2 drop, 3 drop. Both very powerful into Infiltrator. And we even have a combat trick to just to shake things up a little bit. Hopefully our opponent's not in red, because a Chandra's Pyro Helix would look quite bad. It's a nice pickup. Both of these are really good draws. Don't think we need a second Infiltrator. I'll keep land, but I don't think we need a second Infiltrator. I'd rather find a vehicle. Opponent wants to trade 3 damage. Well, I guess they couldn't block really anyway. So we'll play land and attack. See if our opponent's got anything, or they just don't have a 2-drop. But Will Smith's going to make it blocking very difficult for our opponent. We also have Sky Whaler's shot and Built to Smash, so if our opponent tries to block, it's not gonna work out. So I would love to trade our Built to Smash with that Rhino. So Turtle, you are not able to block. So +3/+3. Unfortunately doesn't get the trample, but will live. And hopefully this is going to be enough with the Sky Whaler shot. Looks like no. Vehicle. Vehicle will be excellent here. Ah, that's nice. Nice little bit of tempo. So I think I'm happy to trade Infiltrator here. I guess they just block with the 1/4. So opponent gets to gain a bit of energy and attack with the turtle again if they'd like to. We'll take the hit from the turtle. Oh, Bristling Hydra. Unfortunately, with the energy gain here, our opponent's going to be able to pay twice. Opponent's going to be able to pay twice. So we can attack, make it unblockable, and then our opponent might pay energy in response. And then we can Sky Whaler shot it, but then they pay energy again. And then we're in a bit of a tough spot. Just gonna pass the turn. I guess it's even tougher if we just pass. We have passed now, but like our opponent just gets to hit us again, and then they get to activate it 3 times. Oh, not liking our position now. Gotta try and trade with this Hydra at some point, but I doubt our opponent's going to give us an opportunity. They're just going to keep hitting us. Hitting us in the air. They tap their mana wrong. It's not a bad draw. Kinda just wanted our opponent to pay the energy there. Since we've got the answer to this Hydra, just need to spur them to use their energy now. Nice. This Hydra is going to be tough to answer, though. This is just a mean combo. Bristling Hydra, there's a reason it's a rare. See if our opponent wants to trade here. I guess we missed the damage last turn as well. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Opponent might just take the trade on the Hydra. No, they're going to chump. Can't Sky Whaler shot, and do we want to take 4, 5, 6? Probably not. If we take 6, we're falling to 7. I think we can race that. I think we can race to 7. Like we fall to 7, we get to Sky Whaler shot their flyer then, and attack him. We get to attack with 2 charges though. No fear. So no permanent left the battlefield. So I think we're going to have to Sky Whaler shot that. I guess we have to do the flyer, don't we? We missed a point of damage on the Infiltrator again. We've missed 2 points. That's so unfortunate. We've missed 2 points. So if we attack with both of these, our opponent has to block. They actually get to eat. Well, no, they don't. I think we're going to hope our opponent doesn't have a removal spell. Guess we can force our opponent to block with a Hydra. But we could just attack with 1 and set up for next turn. So our opponent probably... They can pump this twice, making it an 8-7, and then we can trade. And I'm happy to take this trade on the Hydra. This is unfortunate because we've missed two points of burn. Opponent's just going to take it. Okay, that gives us 1 extra blocker now. And this Hydra doesn't have trample. This has trample. Oh, we're hanging in. Opponent's going to give Hexproof. So they're drawing a ton of cards, but hopefully we're just going to win this turn. No! Opponent! Yeah, we'll take this trade. We have to chump block here. Wait, I guess we could... I don't think that's enough. Wait, do we have lethal? We can chump here, block here, take 2. They've got nothing left. And then we get to crew and make this unblockable and attack through. I think that's our out. Block here. Block here. I think our opponent thinks they're safe. And we're not gonna mess up. We're gonna crew. Wait, cancel. Let's crew with this. I don't think it's gonna give the thing out. But we've missed 2 points of burn, and I think this is actually really gonna matter. We'll see if we're too short. I think this attack was premature, unless our opponent has something. Opponent have a 1-drop. That's even better. I mean, we don't need to. We just crew. This is unblockable. Crew. I think our opponent thought they had that then. I mean, we're not out of the woods, but we've got the Sky Whaler's shop. Oh my god, we managed to find the avenue. And that's why we're in Mythic. Yes! I mean, we missed multiple points of burn, but yeah, we got there in the end. Okay, so currently 5-2 after pulling out a rather jammy win last game. And yeah, we're on the draw. This hand looks okay. Looks really good, actually. Lands and spells. Hopefully our opponent doesn't hit the board too fast. We're getting to go 2, 3, 4 here is going to be pretty good. Hopefully our opponent can't answer Sram. They're not really in the colours to be able to. I'm liking that. So opponent's in Selesnya. They might have a fight spell next turn, but there's not really much we can do about that. I guess we could hold up Built to Smash, but I don't think we're going to hold that up. So next turn we get to go off by drawing a card. Glint Sleeve Artisan. So opponent's going wide. They probably have like a charge effect, which means we need to start attacking to keep the board down. Another red source is quite nice. Not gonna attack here though. Opponent probably has a charge effect in hand, I would assume so. So we need to get attacking quite quickly. Crew in response. Our opponent's plan might be to block here, I doubt it. But could have attacked the Sram as well. Opponent attacking for 4. We're not going to block. That noise is very annoying. I'm just going to attack like this. Cool, our opponent took the damage. They must have something special next turn. Since this Built to Smash gives trample. Opponent's on a really fast clock as well. So, do we attack here? Opponent needs 3 power to crew. I think we just attack everything. Or almost. I think the Built to Smash should do it. Since this is the 3 damage if the vehicle just blocks our vehicle and tries to trade. So the obvious blocks is Token, yeah, Sram, and then we just Build Smash. I think this is exactly what the Build Smash was meant for. These big old vehicles. Exactly what our deck wants to do. Okay, 6 and 2. Big boss time. The draft is going to end whether we win or lose this, so let's put our game faces on. I think we're going to keep this. Veteran Motorist allowing us to scry to find more lands is good. This hand just pretty all round, really good. I think we can keep the Crusher. We have enough creatures to crew it, and the Colossus should be able to activate as well. Probably just play the Colossus. I wonder if it's worth it. Yeah, I think so. We're not going to attack into a first striker. So, opponent can... they might be able to blow up the Colossus. Hopefully they don't. Opponent gets in their damage. Ether Chaser, one of the, I would argue, best commons in the set. Certainly contender for the best common rare red. Okay. So we can hit for 6 here. We can crew with the Veteran Motorist and then crew this to hit for 6. I guess we could just play this and hold back. I think that's better, actually. We shall just hold back this turn. And then next turn, when we get the Renegade down, we can also activate the Colossus's ability. The Colossi ability. Our opponent sees the synergy coming together. Hopefully they don't have the 4-mana black removal spell that kills a creature as well, kills a vehicle as well. The charge is going to be quite good, taking out this Ether Chaser. Ooh, Gifted Aetherborn. Gifted Aetherborns is a bit of a pain. Nothing to really do here. We're just playing these out. Really want to top deck an answer to the Aetherborn. I think we only have one in the list though, so we might just have to start getting in there. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. There is no way we can allow that to ultimate. Our opponent definitely can't attack here. We're not going to be missing this damage this time. Skywhaler's shot is interesting. They probably just trade for Gifted Aetherborn. So I'll let them trade the Gifted Aetherborn for the Peacewalker Colossus. But I really don't want the Chandra ultimating. They're going to have to be on like chump block mode here. We'll see if they crew, because they might go for like a double block. And the Sky Whaler's shot might come in clutch. Looks like that is going to be the case. Looks like they're going to go for the crew. So I assume they're going for a double block. Gifted Aetherborn on one. Peacewalker Colossus. Yeah. Land to the bottom. So we get to eat a section of our opponent's board here. And hopefully we can take the Chandra down in time. I don't think we're beating the Chandra ultimate though. What could our opponent possibly need red mana for? We'll get the last points of ping him. We'll take an extra 1 damage here, but I think I'm happy doing that. If they decide to attack, which I don't think they will. So the Ballistic Charger can at least ping the Chandra. And we can't really attack since the Aether Chaser has First Strike. So if the Chandra can't find an answer, or they can't find an answer, then we can keep the Chandra off it for 1 more turn. And I don't think they're going to be able to block this Ballistic Charger, and if they can, then they're going to lose their entire board doing so. We'll see. Opponent's gonna draw a card. Alright, it's just land, take 2. That was like ideal situation. So if our opponent can answer this Charger, it's probably GG. Okay, looks like they probably can't. I'm not gonna crew in response, since I don't want our opponent to have like another removal spell for the Charger that can only be done at sorcery speed. So I'm going to miss out on the point of damage here as well. So we can crew... we have to crew the whole amount, don't we? Okay, so we get to We get to hold the Chandra off. We'll ping it, so even if our opponent trump blocks, it doesn't matter. They'll get to draw 1 extra card, so they can like throw a servo in the way to... Or maybe they have a combat trick here. Oh! All of a sudden, I feel our hopes dwindling. If our opponent has nothing again, we get to attack with everyone, and the opponent gets to eat one of our creatures. But this Chandra's just... This whole game has become about the Chandra. Take 2. Just land. Yeah, weren't gonna do that. So if we attack with 3 creatures here, our opponent will need to block with all 3. I guess this way they get to save the Chandra, so we need to go like that. This feels so bad. We can't even crew the Ballista anymore. We bought ourselves like an extra draw. But like we were saying, the Chandra, the whole game's just become about the Chandra.
Yup, you're going down.
We need to top deck a 3 power creature. Fortunately, our opponent's going to give us a bit of extra time, I think. I think they should be attacking with both. Since we could ping the Ballista. The Ballista could ping the... Yeah, there we go. So if we top deck a 3 power creature, we're back in it. And we do have a few left. We did scry 1 to the bottom, I think. Yeah. Opponent needs to hold both back if they plan on blocking. Not really good enough. I think we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to take it. This is more dangerous in case they have more vehicles. But I feel it slipping away here. Losing to a Chandra.
Today's my lucky day.
Like have 1 more draw. Yeah, this is our last draw. And we top decked a 3 power creature. So I think we just take out the Chandra here and take 2 and hope our opponent doesn't have anything. If our opponent has anything, then yeah, that's it. GG. Since we're going to be on 2. They've shown us already... No, they didn't. That was another match. Oh, sure. Opponent's putting the works to us. Yeah, good game. Oh, that came down to the wire. Had we got to attack, we could have killed the Ether Chaser. I don't know if it's correct to leave the Ether Chaser alive there, because Chandra and 2 upticks would have killed us anyway. So, I don't know. So, maybe the choice was to instead attack, ping the Ether Chaser and put the Chandra to 1, and then the Chandra has 1 tick up, but it gives them an extra draw to find something. I'd rather just give them 1 draw. They had the Daring Demolition as it goes though. But 6 and 3, not bad. Like pretty happy with 6 and 3. This list is worth a shout just because of what we drafted. So we ended up like, this is the first time I actually put Sram to use in terms of like the non-aura part. Though we did have 1 aura in the list. We had how many vehicles? 6 vehicles. So we had 3 ballista chargers. I keep calling it ballista chargers. 1 crusher, which the crusher was okay. I'd probably place in another list. This is my first time playing it. The Daredevil Dragster, which has always been good. And the Peacewalker Colossus came up in the last pack along with I think it was the last pack along with a Sram. So we got very lucky with both of them. Triple Sky Whaler shot as well was excellent. And what was our pack 1 pick 1? I think it was can't remember what our pack 1. Oh, it was the Angel that we didn't end up playing because we don't really have much synergy with it. And then we went into the Willsmith, and then we sort of just kept going, and yeah, ended up in a nice little Boros list with a quadruple infiltrator with our 6 vehicles. So we had a lot of synergy, and we definitely saw our fair share of these. But yeah, the list worked really well. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys did enjoy watching, we have plenty of other stuff on the channel that you can keep an eye out for. Every other day we have a draft that comes up. We jump between Kaladesh Remastered and Zendikar Rising. We've done tons of them recently, so if you did enjoy this draft, check out the other ones on the channel. There'll be some pictures of them just coming up now. And if you look at the top right of your screen, you will see a little thing you can click on that will bring you to the playlist of them, so feel free to go over there. And like you saw today, we didn't get 7 wins. I post up non-7 wins as well. I post up the most interesting of the decks that I play, so they don't always have to be 7 wins. I like to keep people on the edge of their seat. Do you know if we're going to get it? Do you not? And yeah, if you're not interested in drafts, then every other day we have a constructed video. We've had what we had recently, Colourless combo, Doom Foretold, Esper Doom Foretold in standard, Anointed Procession. We've had a load of stuff, and then we've got a mini series happening at the moment on the channel, which is how viable is control in standard. We've currently done Jeskai, Azorius and Bant. Not sure what we're moving on to next. I keep saying Esper, and we probably will move over to Esper. So if you're interested in looking at some control videos, or you're interested in looking at some drafts, or just some random historic gameplay and a bit of standard, then there's plenty of that on the channel, so you know where you can find that. If you guys did enjoy the content, then maybe you can consider dropping it a like and subscribe if you're in the mood. If you're not, don't worry, but because I'm such a new YouTube channel, it really does help out when you just take that second to drop a like. Very little effort for you, but means the world to me. And drop me a comment in the comments down below. What did you think? Did you think we drafted a pretty good list? Was there any mistakes? What did you think about the was it the Golgari matchup where they cast the 5-drop that gained them 5 life or 4 life, and we managed to pull it through with our 2 ballista charges in the end? I think they had the Bristling Hydra, and they prematurely attacked. So what do you guys think of that? Did you think we should have been in another colour? Like maybe our pick one like misdirected us a little bit, and we should have been in something else. But yeah, please do let me know what you thought. And yeah, just rambling now. Until next time, guys, stay safe.